How do XSS attacks bypass backend security filters? Imagine trying to catch a sneaky thief who keeps changing disguises. That's what attackers do with cross-site scripting attacks to slip past security filters. These filters are meant to block malicious scripts from reaching your website visitors, but attackers find clever ways around them. They often use encoding techniques like URL encoding or HTML entities to hide harmful code. For example, instead of writing script, they might write %3c script %3e or andlt, script anged. When the server or filter sees these, it might not recognize them as dangerous. Another trick attackers use involves browser quirks. Browsers are designed to fix malformed code to display pages correctly. Attackers craft strange or broken HTML and JavaScript that browsers will interpret as valid, even if the filters see it as suspicious. They might mix languages or create polyglot payloads that look harmless to filters but turn into malicious scripts in the browser. Filters also often whitelist certain tags and attributes. Attackers test which tags or event handlers like onmouseova or onclick are allowed. They then craft payloads that use these permitted tags or attributes to run scripts. Sometimes they change the case of tags or add extra spaces or tabs to slip past pattern matching. For example, writing script instead of script. Breaking up keywords is another common method. Instead of writing script, attackers insert spaces or null bytes inside the word, like script or script. This tricks simple filters that look for exact matches. They also exploit different contexts where input is used, like inside HTML attributes, JavaScript code, or URL parameters. If filters only sanitize in one context, the attack can succeed in another. Attackers often combine these techniques, creating complex payloads that evade multiple layers of security. They use automated tools to test different variations and find what slips through. This shows that relying only on input filtering isn't enough because new evasion methods are constantly developed. To truly protect your site, you need to encode output properly depending on where user input appears. For example, encode data in HTML, JavaScript, or URL to prevent scripts from executing. Using security libraries and frameworks that are built to prevent XSS is a smart move. Implementing content security policy, headers can restrict what scripts are allowed to run in the browser. Always validate and sanitize inputs on both server and client sides, but focus on encoding output safely. Avoid inserting user input directly into HTML or scripts without proper encoding. And remember to keep your filters updated and tested against new evasion techniques and browser behaviors. In essence, XSS attacks bypass backend security filters by exploiting their limitations in understanding all the ways malicious code can be hidden or disguised. The best defense combines input validation, context-aware output encoding, and additional security measures to keep your website safe from these sneaky attacks.